Hello and welcome back to another 2 versus 2 domination game in Total War Warhammer 3. In this one I am playing Norsca, led by Throg the Troll King, and for my spellcaster I have a Fimir Balefiend with the Law of Shadows and Pit of Shades. My infantry consists of 3 Marauder champions, 2 normal Marauders, one of them the Icehorn Marauders, and 1 Norscan Ice Troll over here. My ally is playing the Chaos Dwarfs. His lord is a sorcerer prophet of the Law of Death on his Bale Taurus. For the rest of his army he has brought 2 Hobgoblin Sneaky Gits, a Hobgoblin Wolf Raider, 2 Orc Laborers, one here, a Dwarf Warrior, and the Demon's Tongue Iron Demon. Very strong war engine with anti-infantry melee attacks. Our enemies are the Dwarfs and Khorne. The Dwarfs have brought a Lord as their Lord, 3 miners with blasting charges, and over here they have 3 cannons and an organ gun supported by a master engineer. I guess the plan is to set them up all here and shell point 1 and 2 the entire game. The Khorne player has Valkyr the Bloody as his lord, and for his infantry he has 3 Marauders of Khorne and 2 Chaos Warriors of Khorne. And there are also 2 cultists on horses here in the forest. Alright, let's get into this. The Chaos Dwarf player Vanguard deployed these Hobgoblin Sneaky Gits and the Wolf Raiders up to point 1 and 2, so they might be able to quickly take them, although the Dwarf player did the same with his miners. I see those miners and send Throg after them pretty quickly, as they will absolutely destroy this poor Hobgoblin if they get off their blasting charges. My infantry, I'm mostly sending them up to point 1. Point 2 seems the most susceptible towards shooting. Point 1 on the other hand has a bit of a cover here with this giant skeleton and also this incline, this hill. Yep, I sent in the the ice trolls with Throg together, and they will make short work out of these miners. Good catch, they didn't even get off their blasting charges, so yeah, I see that as a win. Even if these cannons are immediately shelling us and doing a lot of damage towards my ice trolls. Throg also gets blasted, knocked over. Something I've realized a lot in this game, how often Throg gets knocked over. I had a hard time retreating him from here, but eventually he manages to. And yeah, we take point 1. My ally has sent some stuff down here to point 3. The Chaos Dwarf Warriors and Laborers, together with his lord, they should hold for a while. Valkyr is a good lord, but she's more designed against large targets than clearing infantry. Also she gets spirit leeched by the sorcerer prophet. We're pretty much ceding point 2 after this little skirmish of killing their miners. This cultist has been hit hard by the Deathstreaker rocket launcher. My ally has summoned it in reinforcement, and it's already doing good work. Generally, I think mortar type artillery are pretty good on this map, as they can just shoot over all these obstacles. Just holding here for now, while down here on point 3 my Chaos Dwarf ally is holding well. Summoned in Gordus, Backstabber. He is probably fast enough to keep up with these Marauder Horsemen. And Valkyria, like I said, like she's just wasting her time on these laborers and dwarf warriors. Slowly getting ground down and spirit leeched all the time. I dropped a Pit of Shades here. I missed it, but I think it did pretty good work. Yeah, 41 kills on the Fimir Battlefield. 600 value from one Pit of Shades. He will have a few more in it, in himself. The Khorne player sees my spellcaster pretty alone here and sends the cultist after him. Although the Fimir Battlefield actually is quite good in melee, considering he's a spellcaster. Still, I send in Throg, the Troll King, in support together with these Ice Trolls. They should kill this cultist in a hurry. He already got off his Bloodletter summon, so I guess he paid for himself, probably. Yeah, 700 value, these guys cost like... Oh, on foot they cost like 900, I guess on the Warhorse probably a bit more. Maybe not the best to get him caught out like this. My ally decides to go for point 2 a bit, sends in some Kadai Fireborn and his Demon's Tongue. Probably not the best idea, although for now these Kadai will do very good against all these Marauders and Chaos Warriors. Up here I'm just getting shelled by the cannons and gyrocopters. I'm just taking it, and all these guys have shields or are either not very expensive anyway. I don't mind these Marauders dying. Still, I don't want this Iron Drake to just come up and shoot me without any repercussion, so I send in these guys to go for it. And yeah, this artillery position from the dwarf player is a bold choice for sure. All this vulnerable artillery in one spot, but it has been doing good so far. I think I sent in a Manticore earlier, but missed it. Yeah, it killed a few of the artillery queue, but got caught out by a Minotaur from the Khorne player, sadly. The Manticore is basically the only thing that I can get on all of this, without having to go through the enemy spawn with dogs or other fast units. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best choice to go after point 2. We are committed on point 3 and 1. Point 3 is also completely safe from all the artillery up there. And the dwarf infantry takes a long time to get down here. I summon in these Mist Stalkers, very strong anti-infantry, as I saw the enemy sending the dwarf player sending in infantry after infantry. These Ice Trolls should also do very nice against infantry. Up here, still holding. Got these infantry that I sent down got shelled hard by the artillery. But yeah, they still managed to hold back the enemy. We are gaining victory tickets fast. Although the enemy manages to take point 3 from us, I think. As these flash hounds are sent in after my Ice Trolls and these Mist Stalkers. The Mist Stalkers themselves will do well. against all of this. Oh, I say that, but now the Minotaurs are coming, but I guess those are very low. The Ice Trolls will take damage from the Flesh Hounds, but the Miststalkers will probably take almost no damage. They will hold. Still, the enemy manages to take that point. And they have two to our one now. So, there we go. Throg gets knocked over again. That happens so often this game. But yeah, back to what I was saying. We need another point. We have a good lead in victory tickets, but still we need another point so the enemy doesn't get before the enemy gets more points than we have. Yeah. Up here it goes well now. I sent in a Manticore after the Gyrocopters and these Iron Drakes advanced a bit too far. Generally it's not the best terrain for Iron Drakes. They like a flat surface where they can shoot. There goes Throg again. Always getting knocked over. It's pretty fun actually. Yeah. But I think I sent him some more stuff towards point 3 now. Yeah. I sent in these Iceborne Marauders, but Valkyr is sadly still alive and she drops a nasty Spear of Sleipnir. And these Iceborne Marauders are immediately killed off. Miststalkers still holding though. Although probably not for too long anymore, there's just too much stuff here. Valkyr, Occultist, Furies, Flesh Hounds. Yeah. Also some Bull Centaurs from my ally. Got onto these Crawlers, good catch. And maybe they can reinforce this point also. Also summon in these Armored Skillen Wolves. I have a lot of these in my reinforcement army. Although sadly they get blocked up by these Bloodletter summon from the cultists. And Bloodletters will trade very favorably against Skin Wolves. Even the armored ones. Doesn't matter. They even got a Horn of Khorne. So these summoned Bloodletters pretty much kill my whole Skin Wolf unit there. Sad display. But oh well. We are still slowly taking this point for now. We have the capture weight. And holding on to point 1 comfortably also. I saw that the enemy didn't have much at point 2 at this stage of the battle and put them some marauders there. The Khorne warrior sees the sneaky gets from my ally and my marauders threatening though and sends in these chaos warriors who should do very well against all of these infantry. Deathfreaker still being a menace. And seeing these Chaos Warriors and that my Marauders will not beat them, I send them my Sorcerer, Fimir once again and drop a Pit of Shades on these Chaos Warriors. Together with that disgusting shot from the Deathstreaker, these Chaos Warriors will just disappear. And we will be able to take point 2. Point 3 has also been taken by my Chaos Dwarf ally, and here these Hobgoblin Sneaky Gets managed to do that. I also still have some Ice Trolls here that are regenerating, although they don't like getting axes into the flaming axes, especially into the face. But yeah, we take point 2. Still holding on to point 1 for now, although I don't really send anything up there anymore from this point on, as we have point 2 and 3. And these two also work. The thing about the dwarves is that their infantry is just so damn slow. When they go up there, they will take a long time to pump their tiny dwarven legs back down to the low ground and point 2. The Khorne player is a menace though, and he's has fast units sending them all over the battlefield, harassing my Fimir Belfiend here with the throwing axes. I tried to send in the Ice Wolves after this miner, but sadly they got blocked up by a bit by this Chaos Warrior that still managed to survive a bit, and they got the blasting charges into their poor doggy faces. Ice Trolls should do well against all of this though. Kill these Chaos Warriors and then the miners. That's not a problem for them. Khorne player tries to send some Furies after my Belfiend, but Throg is here in support and he will kill the Furies. Victory tickets are very bad for our enemies though also at this point. They would probably need to take all 3 points at this stage. They managed to take point 1 now, the dwarf does. But point 3 is still a struggle. They take it now, I guess. Khorne wrestles it from the Chaos Dwarfs, together with a few Longbeards. Although I send another champion in support also. They should do well against Fleshhounds. And give this Demon's Tongue a bit of room to escape. And get back to shooting its flamethrower. Cannons on the high ground, still shooting though. Throg gets knocked over again, once again, and he's up to his healing cap at this point. Gets routed off, not a good time for him. Still, we just need to hold on to 1 point now, and I think we still have point 2. Not anymore. They have these 2 points now. Actually, we have not a single point right now. So this point of the battle was pretty scary. But then again, down here we cleaned all of the dwarves up, and the Khorne units that were here also either died or went over to support point 2. And there we go. We take point 3, get victory tickets again, and we need to hold it like less than a minute at this point, and Marauder champions are very tanky. And also over here we are still fighting for point 2, these Maws of Savagery. And my Fimir Belfiend still here. Our enemy's time is ticking down. And yeah, they in the end they don't manage to get it, but it was a very, very close game. I feel like either team could have gotten it. Damage values pretty similar all around. The Khorne player really has a massive amount of damage value. But yeah. Still in the end we managed to get the victory. Maybe not on damage value, but on victory tickets and strategic play. GG to our opponent. and I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.